I'm Leslie Hairston, and I'm running for re-election as 5th Ward Alderman. When I decided to take on the incumbent alderman in 1999, it was because the community I know and love was changing before my very eyes, and not for the better. Now, we're beginning to see the fruits of our labor as more businesses move to the 5th Ward, as educational choices improve, and as we become a destination for a variety of recreational activities. That victory showed me fighting for one's beliefs is a fight worth having. Since then, I've taken the lead on many fights when it comes to fair representation for 5th Ward residents and the city at large. Most recently, I've become the poster girl for the bungled parking meter privatization deal. I was one of only 5 aldermen who voted against it. I also took on the fight to prevent the city's mandate forcing high-rise buildings to do unnecessary facade improvements and to retrofit and/or install sprinkler systems. Both of these proposals came after unfortunate tragedies, but a one-size-fits-all mandate was not the answer. I knew firsthand that many of the high-rise residents in my ward could not afford the astronomical assessments they would have to pay. Consequently, I got the City Council to agree to a more common sense approach that would give building owners more time to comply with requirements. Taking a common sense approach is how we've managed to attract major retailers to the 5th Ward. When our request for a Starbucks fell on deaf ears, I took my case directly to Magic Johnson. When the retailer came to scout the location, it was a no-brainer, and the 5th Ward became home to the city's second drive-through store. It's one of the company's more profitable locations. We used this same model to develop another vacant commercial property at 76 and Stony Island Avenue. Now, for the first time in years, 5th Ward residents have the convenience of shopping in their own community. Unfortunately, convincing major retailers to come to a predominantly black community is still a hard sell, but it's getting better. Finally, the 5th Ward has a new public library. The nearly 9,000 square foot one-story branch is state-of-the-art and holds thousands of book titles. It also will provide after-school computer access to many of the ward's students. We also have 2 new high schools. A $71 million replacement building is opening in January for South Shore High School, and Gary Comer College Prep celebrated its official opening last fall. The nearly $20 million construction reflects the limitless possibilities for its students. One of the noble network of charter schools, Gary Comer College Prep currently serves over 500 predominantly Southside freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. In the past, students graduating from one elementary school were forced to fan out to 75 different high schools throughout the city, depriving the community of the continuity it needs to grow. The high school forms a campus with the Gary Comer Youth Center. A former Grand Crossing resident, the late Land's End owner, is an example of what can happen when a private-public partnership works together to improve a community. Knowing a community is key to moving it forward. That's why I've worked so hard exposing the 5th Ward's natural assets and beauty to people outside the ward. Consequently, it has become a destination location for a number of annual recreational activities, including Bike the Drive, the Chicago Half Marathon, the 13.1 Marathon, the South Shore Multi-Sports Festival, the Chosen Few House Music Festival, and the Hyde Park Festival, to name a few. Formerly known as the South Shore Triathlon, the multi-sport festival for kids and adults drew over 800 people. That's double the previous 3 years. Working with Bernard Lyles, the swimming, running, and biking event was created to encourage the ward's young people to adopt an active lifestyle and to offer them a constructive activity during the summer. Since the triathlon started, kids from all over have taken part. I'm running for re-election on February 22nd, 2011, and I need your vote to continue the work we've started in the 5th Ward. Thank you.